Hello. I just recorded for like 6 or 7 minutes and then the camera went away and I realized I didn't even record anything. So I've just been talking to myself in the camera. I am checking in. I am 5 days post-op right now. So I had my surgery on Friday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today is Wednesday, so 5 days post-op right now for my gastric sleeve surgery that I had. I did not realize how much that was going to kick my behind. So I've just been suffering. It's actually not that bad. So I've been moving a lot. The gas was horrible. The pain in my shoulders was terrible too. And my chest was really bad this morning. I went back to work for the first day today, the first time since surgery. It was okay. Like, everybody I work with is amazing. So they all tried to make sure that I didn't press myself because, like, I can't lift or pull more than 10 to 15 pounds for at least a couple of weeks. So everybody was really amazing. Nobody wants me to hurt myself. But everybody's happy to see me back, of course. I'm so happy to see them. Like, I do like to be off and, like, I want to heal myself, but I do get to a point where I miss everybody. So I have been moving a lot. They said that, like, as far as getting the gas out of your body and, like, the anesthesia and everything, because I guess the anesthesia is, like, still affecting, like, you gotta walk. You have to walk a lot. That's the one thing they emphasize, especially so you don't get any blood clots in your legs. First, the day of surgery was Friday. I only walked like 400 steps or 500 steps the whole day, but that's because I went pretty much immediately to the hospital and surgery, and I was out the rest of the day. I went to my friend's house to feed their dog, and then, yeah, I was out. The next day, I went back to my friend's house because I didn't want to be alone overnight. I don't think you should be alone overnight right after having surgery after this. This is my first actual real surgery. I had my tonsils out when I was little, but I don't feel like that counts. Yeah, I don't be alone that night. They offered for me to stay in the hospital. I definitely, absolutely would have if I didn't promise to watch my friend's dog. I got to hang out there for the weekend, so that was nice. It was really relaxing. Nothing really happening. I have had trouble sleeping through the night since the surgery, though. I'm not really sure. I don't feel like, I mean, a couple of times it's been the pain keeping me up, but I don't know what it is the rest of the time. So it is what it is. Not really getting enough rest right now, but I did sleep a lot Friday and Saturday and part of Sunday. So, and then even part of Monday too. But I think it's pretty much, it's out of my system now. For the most part, it's still there, but as far as being able to feel it. So I was able to stay awake. I got my steps in, 1,400 steps Saturday and Sunday, both days. I got 1,400 both days. Monday, I don't think I got that many Monday. I got like 1,000 Monday. And then Tuesday, maybe around 2,000. And then today, I went back to work, so I'm walking a lot with the kids and all. So I think I'm on, but it's actually not that much. Only 5,000 steps today, but that's because I'm trying to be really careful and not overdo it because I'm still getting fatigued pretty easily right now. So trying not to overdo it so I have to go home early because nobody wants that. Tomorrow should be fine. So I have school tomorrow and Friday. We should be okay. I don't know. It feels like a full moon or something at work. So, but yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good. The only thing is, now that I'm back in work, I feel like there's something in the classroom because I have a migraine today. Just so y'all know, 6 weeks, you cannot take Excedrin. If you get migraines and that is what gets rid of your migraines, you have to suffer for 6 weeks. So I'm about to go in my room, lay down, and put my little migraine cap on and pass out because I can't handle this right now. It's too much. My scars Well, they're not scars yet, but my incisions are looking good. I went to the doctor yesterday and had a checkup. He said everything looks amazing. This is my scar that's under my bra line. So it still has the glue on it. So it's still well protected. And then we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. They still have the glue on them. I don't know what that bruise is from, but yeah, I think they look pretty good. Yeah, they're doing well. Yeah, they're healing well. Wow. They are healing well, and the glue should be falling off. He said usually between 5 and 7 days post-op is when it starts to come off. I hope it stays on longer because I want it on there as long as possible. Because like yesterday I wore pants for the first time. I've been wearing dresses so it doesn't rub. And I didn't wear panties because I didn't want that rubbing either. But yesterday I wore pants for the first time because I left the house for the first time. I went to the doctor. And it rubbing, like especially on the side where my skin like folds over, it did hurt really bad by the end of the day. But today, and those were looser pants, and today I have the yoga pants on that are like tight to my skin, and it really didn't bother me that much today. So I'm hoping that it's getting healed that much better, and pretty soon I won't be feeling it, because I do tend to heal fairly quickly. Oh, and I have lost a couple of pounds, but I don't really want to jinx it, so I'm just gonna keep it as is. I have been getting around with the eating. I haven't tried anything spicy yet. I do want to put some hot sauce in my chicken broth and see how that tastes, because I love it, but see if my body can handle the hot sauce, because a lot of people have commented that like they get really bad heartburn after having the surgery, but they repaired my hernia, which was causing my heartburn. So I'm hoping that I don't have that problem. And some people just can't tolerate the things that they did before surgery. So so far I've been very blessed and I have not had that issue. So I'm just hoping that I don't run into that issue. I honestly feel like my body would be ready to move into the soft protein, which I guess other people call it like the pureed food. They like puree their food before they eat it. But with my doctor's plan, every doctor's plan is different. My doctor's plan, it's just soft protein. So like fish, chicken, after 2 weeks post-op, fish, chicken, ground beef, no steak, just like the soft protein, and eggs. And then you chew it up really fine before you swallow it. I honestly feel like my body could handle that right now, but I don't want to jump the gun. I don't want to force my body to do something it can't do. Especially since there's like staples in my stomach and I have to heal still. My body is still recovering from trauma. So I definitely need to take it slow. I don't feel like that'll be an issue at the 2 weeks. I really hope it won't. It could be though. Honestly, the only like, it's kind of a pain that starting Friday, I'm gonna have to do my vitamin. That will be every day for the rest of my life. And they do not tell you that before. So vitamins you have to take for the rest of your life. Protein, you have to take a minimum of, I think it was 60. It's like a minimum of 60 grams for women every day. That is hard to get in. So you have to eat a ton of protein every day. And this is just because whenever you get the surgery, like your body's rebooting. And whatever happens, and then your body's like going through shock when you start losing all this weight. And you have to eat the protein to keep your body from going into such a shock. And But apparently at like the 3-month mark is where people start losing hair. And y'all know I am very, I love my hair a lot. It's not that clean right now, but I have a lot of thick hair. And that's something that I've always taken pride in. So I'm going to try my hardest not to, because not everybody does. I'm going to follow everything as I should and get my protein as high as I can, just to hope, in hopes that that won't happen. And some people, it doesn't happen. Some people, it happens, but it doesn't last that long. Other people, it's forever. I actually know somebody who it was forever for her. She's like at least 10 years post-op. And then I know people that it didn't affect them. So it's really, I don't know what it depends on, but definitely gonna be doing some research. Some people have mentioned taking like biotin supplements. I will start trying those. I'm gonna talk to my doctor and make sure I can have those. But really, I don't have regrets about anything because I do thorough research and I think things up and down, forward, sideways, as long as I can before I make a decision, especially something like this. This was an extremely difficult decision for me, but once I make the decision, that's it. Like, I don't go back. I'm in a very good state of mind. There's things that worry me, but this was an absolute yes for me. And it's just like tattoos and stuff. You get them and then people regret them. It's because you have to make sure that this is what you want. You have to make sure that you realize and study what permanent changes your body's going to go through. Because there are permanent changes. Some things are never going to be the same again. And like I did mention the Excedrin, like you can't take Excedrin within 6 weeks. Well, I had the sleeve. If you get the gastric bypass, you can never take Excedrin again. You can never take that, I don't know how you say it, the NSAIDs. You can never take those again, ibuprofen, Excedrin, because it'll eat your stomach. There's something because of the way they do it so differently, that you can never have that. There's a lot of things you can never have with the bypass. So please, please, please do your research if that's the procedure that you're trying to do, because you do not want to be in that boat and it's too late. So that being said, the sleeve is just like everybody that I met before I got the surgery, everybody got the sleeve. I didn't meet one person with a bypass, and everybody was so happy with the results, and they all said that they should have done it sooner. That's not a regret for me that I should have done it sooner. Well, one, because I'm only 5 days post-op, and two, because I couldn't afford it sooner, even if I wanted to do it. So, like I said, it just happened that I could do it this time, and I made it happen. So, you know what? It's just amazing that everything was able to go through the way it did. I will check back in with you guys in a couple of days. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. It'll probably be Friday, like after I've completed this full 3-day half a work week. Just to update y'all on how I'm feeling, which I honestly, after working, I feel great. So, I still have a ton of pain and my head is killing me still. But you know what? Considering, I feel like it's pretty good. All right, I will see y'all later. Bye.